Yes, it is. You voted them. Anyways.
You created them. It's your fault.
No, I don't think I did.
Oh, damn. Oh.
He hit you with the Uno reverse card.
He really said, no.
Oh, well, I can't really argue with that.
What if? Hear me out. Let me cook. No.
No.
You're cocking?
Oh!
No, well, that's the goal.
You're cocking?
My dick is a
Every
pump
day.
action shotgun.
You're what?
Oh god!
Whoa, no!
I mean, okay, theoretically, that is
No.
true.
The worst scenario.
Ah!
Theoretically.
Hypothetically.
Hear me out.
No.
It's true.
I'm not
I don't
listening.
like where this is going.
That was powerful, Quailium. Thank you. No.
Hear me out. No.
Hear me out. Actually, no, I won't. I'm gonna turn off my hearing aids now. Thank you.
I feel like many problems could be solved by not doing that, actually.
Oh, no.
Alright. If everyone's ready, then do you guys want to give a
A recap?
recap?
Well,
all went
last
home.
time. Well, last time, didn't we start at. We had gotten to the hotel and
Hotel California.
were reconvening with Forrest
Mm-hmm.
and the rat and deciding what to do. And after much debate, we decided to go to try to find Danae and Ingram on one side of the island where we were told the bell was most likely to be beneath the lighthouse. We just kind of ran there and barely made it past a lot of rats.
Yep.
We saw like the fisherman dude that took us across. He
Fucking
was
it up.
fighting rats. Yeah. There were other people that clearly got eaten by rats, and we had to just run. When we got there, we found a cave underneath the lighthouse. And we found Ingram before we entered the cave. He was beaten to shit.
Beaten to hell and back.
Yeah.
And then back to
And
that.
yeah, a little bit. And he had the gun. And he had been saying that he told us that like Danae was in the cave and that she was trying to pull the bell to the water. And that he tried to stop her. But like he did as much as he could, essentially. And after assisting him by giving him his backpack back, we kind of all just ended up eventually into the cave. We went into the cave and saw Danae and lots of squiggles on the ground. The ones that seemed like the pattern of the one that was in Carmine's basement.
Yeah, his private study.
Yeah. And the bell also had lots of squiggles on it, and there was the big totem thing that had like 3 heads.
Yeah. The shrine to the outer god, it looked like, if I had to take a guess.
Yeah. And Danae was trying to pull, like, with inhuman strength, just desperately trying to pull the bell towards the water. And talking and muttering about a lot of stuff, honestly. And
Crazy bullshit.
we decided to distract her, pull the bell away from her, and handcuff her at first. Fenice never succeeded in pulling the bell any further away from the water. No matter how hard they tried. Forrest very successfully helped distract Danae, pretty consistently. And the handcuffs.
Her.
Huh? Yeah, you did.
Don't know how I did that.
And the handcuffs, actually did, quite a lot for keeping her, from pulling the bell any closer to the water for a couple of rounds. Until she broke them. Yeah. And then... Oh god, can I remember the rest of the fight? There's a lot going on. We... kinda... pulled Danae and, like, chucked her towards the back. Away from the water. And... Galleon started doing some magic shit with Clarice. Trying to figure out what was going on and trying to, I think, break the symbols or something.
It initially started as, like, just trying to at least temporarily break the connection the thing had to Danae. To kind of basically stun her, and then it slowly evolved to, at the very least, temporarily blocking this thing from breaking through reality with the help of, fucking Fenice destroying the goddamn shrine in, like, 2 rock throws.
Fuck yeah. It was great. And then we had to find a hospital because everyone's shits were fucked after seeing tentacles and things, the beast slowly becoming more and more real kind of thing in our plane of existence, I guess. And everyone got hurt bad. Galleon down to 1 hit point and 1 magic point, I believe. Ingram basically dead. Danae, ankles shattered, wrists broken, back issues, all the shits. Have to go to the old fisherman who brought us across and be like, maybe help. And then we were like, oh shit, there's nothing we can do for these bitches. Like, Ingram is basically bleeding out, and we gotta find a hospital. And we burst down a hospital door and rushed in. We're like, help, we're hurt.
They're like, what the fuck you guys do? Oh my god!
And now we're trying to decide whether we should go try to figure out and stop Carmine, or what.
Yeah, I think... Did I write down where it ended? Give me my book! Good hospital, shoulder check, door, window, something. Okay, I didn't write down specifically. So were you guys staying at the hospital for a minute, or were you going to just book it to, he who shall be named Carmine?
I don't think we actually decided. I think we were like, I don't know what to do. Maybe we should stop here.
Okay.
Right. Okay. So since you guys are inside the hospital, right? You were planning out your next move with an unconscious Danae, a barely living Ingram, and and Galleon on himself on death's door.
Yeah.
By the way, did I ever take, like, any major wounds from all that? Or was a major wound, like, well, a very big deal?
So as for a major wound, from being heavily electrocuted, I still haven't decided what it's going to be, but you did take one because you did take more than 50% of your health, and damn it, you
I took 90%.
Right, exactly. You made it to the major wound section of your health, which I think is what, the last 20%.
Damn.
You would know better than I.
Yeah. So, there will be one. I just thought of it yet.
Sure, cool. We'll get to that later. I'll just make sure to mark it on my little sheet so it is not forgotten. So, it's a slightly ridiculous thing to ask considering the situation, but are we able to get, like, a second of privacy just so I can, like, try to discreetly talk to the other player characters? I'm not going to try and talk to Danae and Ingram right now because they are unconscious.
Yeah.
I'm just going to assume that one. Absolutely fucked. I was about to say Bradford. Fucking, my guy is barely conscious as is. But he has the secrets to ask them.
Yeah, I'd say you can get a second of privacy as you ask the nurses away.
Mm-hmm.
He is. He's gonna do stupid. He looks at the other two. I cannot go with you guys. I fucked to be polite about it. But he pulls out the spell book. We can do something with this. I might be able to help you from here. But we need blood. And neither of you are able to do that right now, because you will need every drop you can get. So, two ideas. You can either get a blood bag, or be sneaky and not tell me what you do to get the blood. AK suggesting, like, you could take the book and try to, like, discreetly stab someone with the little thing. Because I don't know how long the little, like, dagger... I think it's a dagger, right? That's, like, a kind of the locking mechanism on the book.
Yeah.
I don't know how long the little chain that connects it to the book and the dagger is.
About 6 inches.
6 inches? You could maybe hide that in, like, your coat pocket and then trip and then poke someone with the dang thing. Maybe, but that would be your discretion.
I mean, well,
It's like, if you guys are going... I guess that's a question. Are you guys going after Carmine right now?
I mean, we probably should.
What else are we gonna be doing?
Yeah, because I don't think we can exactly let him be in the situation. But I can't help you. They can't help you. This might be able to help you. It's the top of the thing. But I need it to be open. Oh, my chair will not stop squeaking. I'm sure as shit not gonna pick one of them.
I mean, do any of us have wounds that are still bleeding?
Can we hoover up some blood between the three of us to open it?
Well, I mean, I wouldn't have any blood.
Yeah, okay. But
I don't think Forrest has actually taken any damage.
yeah. Forrest is fine. I think any wounds I would have would probably not be bleeding.
Yeah, you more so smell like your hairs and skin got fried.
Oof.
Right.
I don't know, one of us was... Who was carrying Ingram?
It was.
I'm pretty sure it was you.
Was it I? Would I have had, like, I don't know, enough blood on, like, my jacket or something from Ingram?
Your jacket is smothered in blood. He was leaking from his abdomen.
You give that a shot.
Like, could I just take some of that from my cloak or something?
You want to, like, wrap the cloak around the blade and, like, try and, like, wipe the blood onto the blade?
Yeah, sure.
If it works, then it's a free dry cleaning.
Before I do that, I'll say, sorry, Ingram, just in case.
So, so when you put the blood onto the blade, you can sort of hear it. You can hear the siphoning of blood as though the blade is drinking it. Just a slight. as when you wipe the blade, you can still hear a slash be made. And the blade looks to be completely coated red and ready to be inserted into the book.
I'm gonna look over. I don't know if they're in the same room as us or not. Can we like see? Okay. Can I look over real quick to see if Ingram's okay still, or if he just got magically stabbed?
You can see that a gash is opened up on his chest.
And there aren't nurses in here.
There are nurses in here. Yeah.
Okay. Are they assisting with that to like stop him from fucking bleeding out more somehow?
You'd have to call them back in.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I misinterpreted what you said. Yeah. So, hearing that, looking over, he's just gonna quickly like shove the book and the jacket away, like fucking hide the jacket real quick, and then he's gonna start shouting for the nurses.
And they come in and they see Ingram has a new open wound, and they say, "We're gonna transfer him to the intensive care unit."
Good shot.
So, as they start to transfer him out, and as you see another nurse enters the building, and it seems like they sent an emergency telegram for a few more on-call employees. She looks dead inside, has 2 cups of coffee in her hand, and then just sort of like putting her shit on the counter, putting on an apron, and then just chugging coffee while getting ready for work.
Fair.
But as they rush Ingram out of the room, and you slip the blade into the book.
I mean, the damage is done. Might as well.
And you hear the locking mechanism go, and the book opens.
Now, if we use something from the book, it's not gonna like keep hurting Ingram, right?
I mean, I imagine that would depend on the spell. I don't think we've used a spell from this book yet, so we don't know if that's a constant thing.
I guess if it does hurt him, he would be in the best possible place to get help.
Yes. Is there like an instruction page that will describe like the, I guess, rules of operation that happen if you use this thing?
So on the first, it is the first page, in black charcoal paper, with written in chalk, and very neatly written in chalk as well. It just states the rules, and I'll put them in game chat.
Oh, thank God. It's got a fucking rules section.
This is the fucking death note, you guys.
I know, I'm so worried that I just endangered Ingram.
If it says anything along the lines of like whoever opens the book, like they're connected to it and any spell cast with it will do that, we're gonna close out, we're gonna find a different blood source.
Yeah.
We hit him for 1 damage here, and that might still kill him. We don't need to hit him for more.
Yeah.
Ingram's cool. He's a badass. He's in love with a lesbian.
Hey, you want to know the cursed food combination that my buddy just hit us with?
Uh-oh.
Oh.
One friend said, "Do y'all have any off-norm additions to food?" Different friend said, "Pickles on pizza." I guess the vinegar, like acidy flavor, could be good on something. Don't know.
Reasonable.
Yeah, I said bananas on peanut butter sandwiches. I think that's fine.
That's normal.
That's pretty normal. That's the only one I could think of. Someone else said peanut butter and Cool Ranch Doritos.
They deserve the death penalty.
You're right! I will deliver it to them.
You could just use Rambo's milk with popcorn.
Because it makes it taste more like popcorn.
Yeah.
Why is my noodle decide to hurt?
Your noodle?
Oh, I'm just getting a very mild headache.
Sadness.
Those are the 4 things written in the rules page.
Oh no!
Bear the cost of knowledge shall bear the cost in blood. Whoever shall wield the forbidden art shall wield the cost in torment. Whoever shall seek to grow in mind shall ever sink in soul. Whoever shall own this tome shall possess the means to the end. Oh, why'd you have to make him difficult to comprehend? The first rule by itself comes off as if you try to use this. If you want access to this, it'll hurt you. Sink it soul. What are your guys' thoughts? Actually, how about this? If he looks at that, if he tries to like read a spell, is he able to read the spell?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm still able to like read and everything. Where shall bear the cost?
Is there something I could roll to, like, I don't know, understand it a bit better?
Get a clear definition.
It would be intelligent. It would be an intellect.
Okay.
Could I also roll?
Yeah.
Intellect. Okay, that's just like base intelligence.
Yeah, this just using logic.
Okay.
Just puzzling it out.
Yeah.
I got 36, my int is 65.
Alright.
Well, let's see what Phineas gets.
I got a 35. My the thing is 50.
Okay.
Nice.
So thinking about it and deliberating amongst yourselves for a bit, you come to a few answers. For one, for the here I'm gonna put translation.
When you do not arrive on time and you are not cis, your translate.
Luma.
That was not worth a little amount. What are you talking about?
No, the failure was actually the funny part.
I'll take it. Okay.
When you're trans and you're late, so you're shunned.
Ah, that's better. That's better. Similar joke, different punchline. Made it better. Let's see. My other.
It's a similar format to She Transmilate Until I Sun.
To open this book costs blood. Where blood must be spilt, the opener's blood is spent. Whoever casts magic is the one who bears the damage to sanity. This book will destroy your spirit. Whoever shall own this tome shall possess the means to end. It makes sense that we don't have an answer for that one exactly. Okay. So the blood cost would still default to him.
If there, if you're trying to cast a spell that would cause you to lose hit points, the person whose blood was used to open it will be the one who loses those hit points.
Gotcha.
Oh no.
And then
Ingram.
the sanity cost. Yeah, we can't do that.
So there are spells that don't cost, that don't deal damage to you. But
True.
the ones that do, he would be the one being hurt.
Gotcha. How common are the ones that don't do damage to someone? Like physical damage, not sanity damage.
So so in the book so far you are aware of in spells. You're aware of 6 spells from it, and then the spell of transversal, which you saw from Carmine. So you are aware of 6 spells: the incantation of endless space, of flesh to eyes, of elder forms, transmutation of the spirit, unbecoming, and right to the unseen and unknown. So of those, since you did do a cursory glance at the book last time, I can tell you which ones hurt you. I'm just gonna asterisk them.
Sorry, what?
So, from what you know, 3 of them hurt you: flesh to eyes, transmutation of the spirit, and unbecoming.
The first 2 makes sense. The last one, I'm not as confident as to why it would do that. I think we should find a different source for the blood, then.
Yeah.
I can't guarantee we don't want to use those. How much time would it take to, like, actually understand these spells and, like, read them?
In the time you have now, depending on how well you roll, you could learn at least the most basic effects of a spell within an hour.
An hour, okay.
This would not go into the ramifications of the spell, the costs of failing it, etc. Just the most basic understanding of the spell.
Right. How to turn on the thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
As well as what you can basically expect from it.
Gotcha. Did we pin the spells? No, but we pinned the ponies.
Spells are in the spells chat.
Oh, there's a spells chat. I forgot that existed.
I didn't.
Flesh eyes, elder form, transmutation of the spirit, unbecoming, unseen, I don't know. Transversal. Okay. Let's focus on those ones. Because I don't think will have the time to go through the entire book, glancing at all the different things. How many spells are in the book?
There seems to be... When you rifle through the pages, there doesn't seem to be an end to the amount of pages in the book. Just in... As though each time you flip a page, it just feels like more pages